Hey, hey, universe and mining family. Grab your shovels and your pickaxes. Welcome to the show. I'm Nemesis, and of course, I'm not your babysitter. Do your own research, but let's dig in. Yo, Crypto Nation, what's going on, everybody? And today I'm going to be more or less documenting me messing with Ubuntu or Linux. I've never played with Linux really. I've always been Windows. The only real Linux that I have ever really played with is on my mining equipment with Hive OS and Simple Miner OS, which they're using really kind of like stripped down versions of Ubuntu. So this is going to be really interesting for me to be utilizing a full edition of Ubuntu. If you guys are ever wanting to know a good place to get a good copy of Ubuntu, it is open source, so you can find it on GitHub. So if you wanted to check out there, otherwise, where I went and got mine from was I just pulled it off of Bitsbytrippin's, bitsbytrippin.io's own website. He's another YouTuber, great wealth of knowledge. The man knows programming pretty well, so he knows the inner workings a lot better than I do when it comes to like under the hood. I'm more of a hardware guy, hands-on. I'm just starting to learn how the under the hood works, so it's been a little bit of a learning curve over the past year, learning stuff that I've never really done before, being a mechanic. So that's just my little background on everything. So let's just kind of dig in. So I do have my Grin mining card plugged into my 13-year-old PC. Yo guys, check this out. Come with me for a little ride. I hope you don't get sick on the way down here. But there's the Grin card. Yo! Let me get my cable start trying to hook up onto my... There we go. So we have the Grin card plugged in, ready to be powered up. My 13-year-old PC. I have a little solid-state hard drive down in there, a little 50 gigabytes, so nothing spectacular, just enough to be able to run everything. Bam. Bam. So I'm going to be basically plugging this in, and we're going to see how this goes, guys. Let's dig in. Yo! So, and let me switch over to like this, and I'm going to just go ahead and plug this bad boy in. Alright. Plug it in. Turn power on. Let's see how this works. Ooh. It's doing something here. Yo, says Ubuntu on there. I was wondering how this was going to work out. It doesn't look like it likes the little text. So it's loading stuff in. Whoa, yo, check that out. So I want English, of course, and install Ubuntu. Yo! So, bam. And normal, download. And let's continue. Now this is stuff for like if you're a little bit more advanced, you can do a custom and all this good stuff, but I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Continue. Do your thing. So, let's see here. What do I want to name it? Let's see here. Oh, wrong keyboard. Now I got multiple keyboards here. I got to remember what I'm doing here. So, alright, Nemesis Desktop, Nemesis. Just log in automatically. I'm not really caring about a password so much. Whoop. Alright. Alright. So it doesn't look like it's too hard to really do this. Not bad. Yo! So it's kind of like installing Windows. Twiddle of the thumbs. So if you guys got any questions, definitely post any kind of questions you might have down and below. I'll definitely try to get back to you on all of it. So now it's installing everything. And make sure that you guys have this connected into the internet while it's doing this, because as it's downloading, it's going to be updating as needed. So you can even look it up, how to install Ubuntu. It even recommends having the internet hooked up to it. If you don't have the internet hooked up to it, it's going to ask for like a wireless device or something like that. You can continue without it, but you'd rather have the most up-to-date current version so that everything is running stable. So the first thing it's going to do is it's going to download AMD drivers. because, well, I've got an AMD in here. So we're going to try this with mining on AMD drivers with this. See how that works. Then we're going to try it with Sapphire's own custom drivers and see if we can get the performance boost that makes it, I want to say, it should do better than my 1080 Ti. That's my hopes. We'll see. But, yep, it's sitting here downloading everything really fast. Now, I've only mined on this PC a little bit. Just a little bit. Not much. But I'm figuring I was wanting to turn this into another mining rig. Make it my AMD mining rig. Yo! It's good to know that this, even after 13 years, this computer's still rocking out. I've took the hard drive, and I've got the hard drive, the old hard drive that was in here is in my current PC. Alright. Installation is done. Restart now. Yeah. Yo. Please remove, as I bump it as I'm turning. Yay. And please remove the installation medium and press enter. Yo! I think I have Ubuntu on here. It's pink. Alright, so first time I'm opening up Linux. Wow. So realistically, it doesn't really have too much of a different feel. It's kind of neat. Okay, so Ubuntu 18.04 works differently from older versions. Alright. Windows switcher, so we got activities. So that's different. Alright, so got a dock. I have no idea what that is. Apps. Alright. I know what that is. We have a close buttons. Okay, so that's all. And then system. Okay, on, off. Okay. So, Live Patch helps keep your computer secure by applying some updates that would normally require starting. Canonical Live Patch helps your computer secure by applying some updates that would normally require restarting. I don't know what the heck that is. I'll have to look into what a live patch is. I have no idea what that is. Yeah. Alright, so this one's like if I ever have an issue with it and it crashes and it's software side, it'll send out a notice to them so that they can help improve it. Yeah. Alright, ready to go. Done. Damn. Update software has been issued since Ubuntu 8. At least you want to... Yeah, install it now. Sure. Oop. I gotta remember that I am on this PC now. This is so weird to have two keyboards. Oh, that's the second time I've grabbed my normal PC's keyboard. Oop. Boom. I guess it's doing it. Alright, so bam, it's doing stuff. Alright. Interesting. And it's doing some bunch of updates now. So one thing I do think I remember about Ubuntu is that it doesn't have like the Windows proprietary updates, so you can kind of pick and choose if you're going to do an update. So if you don't like something, you can roll it back to a previous edition that actually worked on your computer. So it's a little bit nicer than how Windows is, where Windows is like, this is what you get. Oh, we're going to do an update, and if you turn this off, you're going to have to reboot everything. You have to reload everything. Critical error. Alright, almost done. It's kind of funny. I've got my Ethernet cord coming out from my mining room. I got like 15 feet of Ethernet cord to make my test rig right here next to me. Not that I don't mind it, it actually kind of works out really nicely. And yeah, sure, let's restart it now. Bam. So restart here. Let's see if it has any more updates to do. I have no idea how old the client that Bitsby Trippin had, but as long as it works and it's from a trusted source, that's all I care about. Bam. So, yo, I have Linux on this, guys. Now it's time to start downloading some mining programs on here and setting all that good stuff up. So I need to get a Grin mining program on here, and I'm gonna grab all my other AMD mining programs, and I'm going to put them onto this rig. And yes, I am now calling this a rig, because this is now the test rig. Yo! So I hope this was pretty informative for you guys. That was the first time I've ever done a clean installation of Linux. So if you guys got any questions moving forward, please certainly hit me up, drop some comments in down below, ask some questions down there, guys. And while you're down there, definitely smash the Lizzy like button, guys. Yo, share these videos with people while you're down there. Subscribe, hit the bell notification. Share these videos with everybody. Helps me out growing my channel so that I can get all you guys some more knowledge. Because, of course, like always, I do all of this stuff for free. So I hope you guys found that informative. I'm going to be installing some mining programs on here, and the next video you guys are going to start seeing me do is to see how this 16 gigabyte Grin mining card can actually do. So this is the RX 570 16 gigabyte that my man Sapphire Ed allowed us to try, test, utilize, which was very cool. I have to give my man some major props on that. This is pretty much the first bit of test hardware that we've gotten, and we are most honored to be able to do all of this stuff, testing in the wild. And I hope that whatever information that we get, we're able to hand over to Ed over there, and he's able to take that good data and share it with his team, of course. And I hope that helps them with any kind of future developments. So I'm going to check this out with the Team Red Miner, which is the new AMD optimization drivers, which is supposed to be really good. So I'm going to check it out on here. I'm going to check it out with Sapphire's own personal boosted drivers, see how they add up. Yo! And we're going to try this with the switch up and down. It should work all on Linux now, so I'm very happy to see what this card has to offer me. So with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all on the next one. Later. Yo!